I'm Silver Searcher, and I wanted to talk about the price of silver a little bit today. Today's the 18th of November, and if you are watching at all, I'm into the silver thing. You know, I like to go out finding free silver a whole lot. I'm making videos about the free silver I find. Today, silver dropped to about $16.55, the last I saw a few minutes ago. It's been riding 18 something for a little while. It had been up a couple months ago to 20 something. The articles that I read said that if Hillary had won, they predicted that it would have hit $25, $27. The volatility in the market, the stock market would have come down some because people were pretty nervous about her economy. And with Trump winning, you saw immediately the next day the stock market boomed a little bit, went up quite a bit. And generally when the stock market goes up a jump, you'll see silver and gold come down a little bit. And that's what it did. And I'm taking advantage of that. I got on silver.com today, and this is the first time I'm making a purchase like this. I've been depending on getting my silver for free, and I've been enjoying that. But today I placed a purchase for $100 face value and 40% silver. The price that silver.com has was $518.36 for 200 40% silver coins. And it was a $7.90 shipping. That price was if you send in a check. If you pay by credit card, it was like $21 more. And I'm not in any huge hurry, so I'm mailing in a check in the morning, saving the $21. Because I'm going to hold it for a little while. I think it's going to go back up pretty soon. I've got a few charts that I'm going to show you, but silver has forever gone up and down and up and down. I believe the millennials started with silver around $5 an ounce, and it's just slowly moved up, but up and down the whole way. And then in 2011, you know, early in the year, I believe it peaked up to almost $50, and it's slowly come back down, and it had gotten down to 14 something, and then the last couple of years it has slowly moved back up. But it's peaked up and down the whole time. And if you can catch these drops in the market and buy some silver, you can turn it around in usually a couple of months or less and make some profit. And that's what I'm going to try to do. I think after Trump gets in, I think he will do good things, but for the economy. But I think it will be shaky for a little while. I apologize about my fly trap. Fly string, whatever it's called, being back there in this video. This summer I had a bunch of flies get in here in my office. But I do believe that I can't go wrong. You know, if I hold it long enough, it'll hit 50 again. And it may more. I have read a lot of articles over the last couple of years that say that silver is being artificially held down by the powers that be. I don't know if that's true or not. But a lot of people feel that silver should be closer to $100 an ounce. Regardless if that's true or not, I've mentioned that before in a video, but it has a few times in the last 20 years, 30 years, whatever, hitting right around $50. And it'll hit it again. If you want to hold out that long, I don't know. I don't want to do that. I'm going to hold out a little while. I'm going to sell some, make a little profit, and the next time it drops, I'm going to try to continue doing this over and over. And just make little profits along the way, and maybe sometimes some big profit. I don't think that we'll see silver going back to $5 an ounce and maintaining that for several years like it was 20 years ago. Unfortunately, I don't have it anymore, but 20 something years ago I had 100-ounce bars at about for $4 an ounce, and then times got a little tough and I sold them for a little bit over $4 an ounce. But I've got a nice stack of silver that I'm holding out for the big prices, but along the way I'm going to see if I can make a little money. This is a good time to buy, I believe. Let's look at a couple of charts I'll show you, and then you decide for yourself.
This is my computer screen. I don't know how well it'll show up, but there it shows at the silver.com site. This is where I mail my check to. And they show 16.58. I think if you go to Coinflation, it shows 16.55. I'm not worried about a 3-cent difference. And I told you wrong on the price. It was at 516. 518.36 was what I paid, and $7.95 for shipping, for a total of $526.31. It doesn't have to go back up too much before I start making a profit on that. And it sells pretty good on eBay, so I'm pretty excited. I'm looking forward to getting this in. You can see here on this chart, this is a Kitco site. October started with silver, at almost 19 and a quarter, and it dropped down to 17 and a quarter, and then it started picking back up in November, and then the election, and it dropped down big time. And so this is where I bought it today, right about here. That's quite cool. And so, it may take a little while, but it'll be back up to here soon. I believe it was, you see, in September, it was right there at 20. I believe it was at 20 earlier. Yeah. In August, it was almost to 21, if you can see there. Oh, there we go, I'm sorry. In August of this year, it was almost 21. So it's been, it went up, it was down quite a bit the first part of the year. The year started at 14. So it's moved up quite a bit over the course of the year, and then it's dropped back down. I think it's a good time to buy. That's my opinion, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to show you a couple more charts, and I'll be done. 2009 started, around $11 and finished out about $17. It had peaked up to almost $20. But now look at 2010. 2010 starts at about 17 and ends at almost $30. Now, one more year, look at this. From 30 to 50, right under 50 in 2011. And you can just see the silver, see the up and down, very volatile. A lot of changes. That's why silver is the poor man's gold. We can make a lot of money with silver if you follow the movement when it's down and buy, what do they say? Buy low and sell high. So it just dropped a few dollars in the last couple of days, and I believe it's going to go back up, and if it doesn't right now, it's going to soon be back up here again. $50, may not be this year. It may be a year or two if I want to hold on to it. But I think it's going to move up and down enough that I can make money all along the way. Every time it makes a drop, buy it because it's going to pick back up a few dollars, sell some, make some money, and keep doing it. This is my first time doing this, but I feel good about it. The price of silver.